any Parmesan
Oh,
cheese?
yes, please.
Yeah, perfect. Just let me know when.
That's good.
All right,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem.
So I'm here today. Um, I know I promised no cards yesterday, but I lied. I thought it would be fun to go through the Metazoo Tarot deck. Now, I've collected a few uh, decks. I don't particularly believe in divination. That requires a bit too much of a Calvinistic worldview for my taste. Also, the notion of like astrology in general is rather bizarre why it's such a public fixation to me, since it really requires you to believe in Platonic. I really hope I remember where I started, since it was a rather unremarkable card. I'm not sure if I've shuffled this yet or not. Um, no, it looks like I must have. Yeah, since these aren't from the same suite. Um, since, like, isn't it, uh, is that the Weeping Angel? That's weird that she's in a book. Is that her fate after the events of Wilderness? I don't know, since I've never really paid attention to the story. Um, so, but I do like the aesthetics of it and its value for entertainment, I suppose. Um, this deck is probably the least favorite of uh, any deck. Uh, I've got. I don't really think the. It would have been nice seeing them do a deck in a completely different art style. I don't believe the aesthetics of MetaZoo really carry over well to this. Oh, I'm glad they included my favorite, the Moonchak Swamp Priestess. It's interesting that she's the world, since I thought, isn't she an alien, one of the aliens from UFO? I believe that might be the, yes, that is the full cycle. Let me see if I can get a better weight. Now, my food did come, so I think I will uh, do a couple, readings, if you will. Uh, I have no idea what the traditional way to do it is. I really don't know much about the actual reading side aside from like the general concept. I'm not a particularly talented shuffler, so we'll see how this goes. I am trying to mix since isn't that one of the key features that depending on the direction you pull, changes the meaning of the card. But so I'll attempt to divine the universe, I suppose, and then I'll take a break for eating, and then we'll take a break for eating, and then I'll come back for the read-through of Lancer. So, we'll ask, is Wiz a scam? I had a very good morning, which is why we're doing this. Well, we'll do the top first, since that's the... So, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to take this to mean that the past was very bright, very good. I had a good morning with Wiz. It's done numbers. So what about the present? The present to me, it's a bit of a scary creature, but a little bit of maybe hopeful optimism. I took out most of my Wiz. I did leave a couple 100,000 in. So to me, I am kind of scared. I'm not too hopeful that Wiz isn't absolutely going to tank, but I do have that little bit of hope, which is why I've left some Wiz in. I guess the rainbow, it is rather faded, bit of a old, close to death. So I could take this to be that Wiz is approaching death, or the rainbow palette. It's very optimistic. So future is unclear, I suppose. Very helpful, I know, especially to me. So, try and get these shuffled a bit better. And I suppose this is well, not that we were going for legitimacy, but I've removed those cards. I can remember which ones we pulled, so I can post my interpretations later. I'll need to remember what question I asked. Let's see if I can get some more reverse cards, or a single reverse cards. Thought I was really turning quite a bit of them around, but to no avail. So this will be our second reading. Now, I haven't been too vocal about it, but I am a strong believer in Mother. So let's see what. So this is the past of number. Gonna take this to mean, Mother called and people answered. Judgment, well, Mother, more recently, the value did get nuked. We are currently in a large drawback. I guess we could, but I am optimistic in the future, Mother, so we could take this as the judgment against cheaters. And then for the future, that looks pretty optimistic for me. I believe Mother will continue to be strong, continue to perform. Mother will continue to provide, as she likes to say. Still did not. Let's look through. Well, there are some reverse cards sprinkled in. We'll do 2 more readings concerning what concerns me, at least, and well, it doesn't look like anyone would want to participate, but if you would like to ask a question, ask in chat and I will attempt to divine an answer for you. Well, as you can see, we've got our first reverse card. So this is the, let's see. Asked about Wiz and Mother. Let's ask about Illy. I've got quite a lot tied up in Illy. So the past is not scary, Got this guy on the scary dragon, but the past has been quite good for Illy. You've got major people writing in, propose, so Illy has done quite well. So I guess I'm the dog in this one, holders. Looking up, waiting for, expectant on, the value, the enjoyment, everything that Illy has given to us. Well, it looks like it's going to pour. Again, my own personal biases, of course, are interfering, but I'm gonna take this as a good sign for Illy. So there has been no question in chat. Oh, well, let's shuffle it up again. This will be our final question before I take a break to eat, and then we will be back for the Lancer reading. I will ask about my own personal project, Pogyu. Pogyu has not gotten any attention aside from myself and my friend who created it. uh, well, this was definitely us in the past. We were very hopeful when we launched it that it would get attention. Uh, so far, it has gotten very little, except from myself, who, I took it over. Uh, Well, I'm gonna take, this seems like a sort of judging, uh, and I'm going to take it as uh, Pogyu has not currently been judged, has not been seen. So currently, it is unjudged state. And so the future, it looks like to me people will continue to ignore. I'm going to take this quite literally as the grasping hand having grasped Pogyu, and with the reverse of that, people will continue to not grasp it when they have a chance. I'm still hopeful for the future of Pogyu. I have no intention of stop sending it myself, but yeah, it looks like Pogyu will continue to be completely ignored, which is a little bit sad, but there you have it. That was us. Well, it was all my intentions, my thoughts reading into what was presented to me, but to me that was a little bit scary, a little eerie how it seemed to be. So I'm gonna take a short break. My pizza came quite a while ago. Looks quite excellent. I don't want to have you hearing munching for the next 5 or 10 minutes. I will end here, and I'll come back for the Lancer reading.